I was just like, dude, why am I talking so much? Like, what is up? I take it, I see the results, and I was like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a really long time. Clearly the only one to blame is moi, but I'm excited to be back. I feel like there's a lot. I don't think I ever went on here to talk about becoming pregnant. Crazy. I'm a mother. I am a mother. That's wild. Just really transitioning into motherhood is nuts. The last time I posted, I believe, was March or April. It was June. It was June. And I was when I went on my DR trip. And honestly, yeah. But whatever, let's get into it. Let me go more in depth. Okay. So, went to DR, had a great time. Fun. And then literally at the end of June, I found out I was pregnant. Now, people are gonna claim it happened in DR. I know for a fact it didn't, because on my trip, I literally was like, I just ended my period. So I know it didn't happen there. Yeah. But full disclosure, my husband and I did decide to start trying, essentially, I want to say like January, February. And if I'm honest, even though I'm a nurse and I know like the, biologic medical side of things, it really took longer than I thought. I mean, to the point that I thought, okay, maybe I have a fertility problem. God rebuke that. But I really did think that. It came across my mind, even though it had only been a couple months. I thought, why is this not happening? But God's timing always. So yeah, that was nuts. That was crazy. Symptoms I had were like, I was a little more talkative at work. At work, I just kind of keep to myself. And when I realized, like, I don't know, that week, I was just like, I just felt like I could not shut up. I kept getting this like pain, not a pain, it was like a crampy pain, like a cramp, if you will. It didn't hurt, but it was like just crampy right here. And I was just like, that's weird. And I was like, okay, let me take a test. And apparently I took it too early, and I was kind of disappointed. I was like, oh, okay, another month, it's fine. I don't know. It was clearly too soon. I took it way too soon. And next thing I know is it's vividly a Tuesday. I don't know why I remember that it was a Tuesday, but it was a Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a test once I get home. I took the test on Thursday, the one that was way too soon. Clearly the weekend had passed. I was at work for 2 days, and it was vividly on a Tuesday that I was like, you know what? I don't know, something. This is different. I mean, I'm gonna take another one. Basically, I acted like everything was normal. I told my husband, hey, I'm gonna go to my parents' house. My mom needs something. I'll be back. No, I went to Target and I bought a pregnancy test. Came back like nothing happened. Again, in our little routine, I take the test. He's working out, so he's not even home. He can't like just come and talk to me. I take it. I see the results, and I was like in shock. I was like, whoa, like I'm pregnant. That's crazy work. Not that crazy, but I get ready again, still acting like nothing's wrong. We have dinner, and I just lay out the 3 tests. I took 3, and I lay them out, and I was just like, hey, Gilberto, come kill this spider for me, because I'm petrified of spiders. Okay, not petrified, but no. he comes over with like a tissue, and I was like, it's right there. He wasn't having the best day. Oh, I'm just looking at his reaction. He smiles, but he's like, in his head, looking back, I'm sure he was like, I didn't really have the best day. And not saying that this is making it worse, but it's like not making it bad. It just made him nervous. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, are you okay? Like, where's the joy? I'm expecting some joy. It went by so quick. She was due February. I had no dilation, nothing. I did the tips and tricks we were like to induce labor. Nope, so I ended up going, I was 41 weeks in a day until I had to get induced. The pregnancy side, everything was just honestly really smooth. I was nauseous the first trimester, but I mean, I didn't throw up, and that was the worst of it. And then second and third trimester were great. I did get really swollen at the end of it, but that's okay. I did freak out a little bit because I was like, what if my nose doesn't go back? What if I don't lose the weight? But I'm back to pre-pregnancy weight. My goal is to lose a little more, but that's fine. It's fine. Delivery, I've never felt a contraction, so once I did, yeah. Epidural, me now. Okay, I think I made it to 3, maybe 4 centimeters. I felt like a punk because I was trying my best to go unmedicated. But you know what? No, I didn't. I really did feel like a punk, yeah. But my mom was in the room. She was super nervous. Gilberto doesn't like the hospital setting that much. Me, I was chilling. I was just like in disbelief that, wow, I have to birth this child. I'm really, like, we came in pregnant. We're gonna come out with a whole baby. Nuts. Okay, in my head, that was nuts. Everything went well. Epidural went well. Delivery went well. I did tear, which, that, if anything, that has been the worst part of all of it. The pregnancy, labor, delivery, and postpartum was the tearing, because I didn't realize how uncomfortable and painful it is to sit on the toilet, to cough, to sneeze. Yeah. All of it was way too much, but if that's the worst of it, I'll freaking take it. I will take it. I'm 9 weeks postpartum, which is crazy. Really crazy, honestly, because it's felt like a long time, but it's not been that long, but it has been so great. At the end of the month, I go back to work, which makes me really bummed, really sad. But it made me realize, just being on maternity leave, how much like I'd rather be at home than at work. Granted, who wants to work? And maybe a lot of people do, but me personally, no. I don't want to go back to work. Obviously, I have to do what I have to do. I did commit to work the 12 weeks that I was gone back, and I'll go ahead and do that. I mean, I have to do what I have to do. I'm not in the position, unfortunately, at the moment to just be a stay-at-home mom, so that's okay. I'm sure at some point it will happen. But keep me in your prayers, because I would love that. I would love that. But yeah, that's crazy, guys. If you want me to go more in depth on my delivery, then let me know. But honestly, that was the gist of it. I think what it made me realize is, like, you don't know, like, being pregnant, going into labor, all those things, postpartum, like, you really don't know until you go through it yourself. And of course, every pregnancy, every delivery and every postpartum experience is absolutely different, but the level of understanding is totally, like, you truly comprehend once you've gone through it. And I feel bad for any pregnant person, any pregnant woman, any pregnant friend, anybody. Prior to me being pregnant, if I didn't fully comprehend, I apologize. Like, if I didn't do enough, I apologize. I tell my best friend all the time, I'm like, I am so sorry if I did not do enough. If I did not show it the way I should have, I'm so sorry. And I mean, she claims that I did, but in my heart, I kind of feel like, man, you didn't do enough. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm very thankful. I'm really thankful that it's just all really been so great postpartum. I have my sad moments, but that's because I like think about going back to work. But feeling like depressed or anxious or anything like that, I feel like I can confidently say that I've adjusted well. I mean, I have been having fun. I am tired. I don't have a routine, which I normally kind of would, but it's been great. Positive story for me. If you didn't want to hear positive, then I'm sorry, but it's been great. It's been awesome. And I can only thank the man up above, right? G-O-D. He's definitely had my back. He's definitely just been there the whole way through. And I'm just so, so, so thankful for it. I'm a mother, which is already crazy enough.